Hi everyone. This is gonna be a little bit of different kind of content that I usually do. And for those who don't know, I'm Ankit and I'm 24 years old and I've got about $30,000 in debt hanging around on top of my head like a storm cloud. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I have no idea what the fuck am I doing with my life. Absolutely nothing. No idea. But here's the weird thing. I'm not really panicking anymore. Weirdly, I'm kind of excited to follow this and see where life takes me. Really. I'm not even kidding. And most likely you are going to watch the whole fucking thing unfold right in this channel. It's kind of a different topic than I usually do, but I couldn't help but make this video today. I just really wanted to take this out from my chest and just throw it out. It was tough, but I think I got it. I can do this. It really hit me hard when I realized now I was an adult, like without even really realizing it. Because to me, I was just a kid who loved to play game and just fuck around. Don't be any serious, just go around, do absolutely nothing and still be happy. I was averaging like 16 hours per day of gaming sessions during pandemic. I don't know how to put it, but I think I really got into the gaming parts of especially Valorant because I started getting good at it, and the next thing you know, I'm climbing the ranks, doing this, doing that, getting aces, getting headshots, playing better and better every day, and without even realizing it, I was addicted. At some point, it got so bad that I started playing and eating my food at the same time. Okay, like that, to realize like, oh, now you're an adult and you got bills, you got things, you gotta be responsible. I don't know when did I fuck that up, but it never really dawned on me that, oh, now you're an adult, like do adult shit now. I was ignoring my studies, ignoring my family, just game. That was my entire identity. The kid who could just exist without any consequences. And then boom, the next thing I know was I was drowning in student debts. I got bills to pay now, getting stressed and all, and I was like constantly asking myself, when the fuck did this happen? When the fuck did these all really happen? I remember sitting there on my desk looking at my loans and my debts, and I was like, what? I'm supposed to pay this? I'm supposed to fucking take responsibility for this? I was like, fuck, I can't do this. I'm not gonna do this. And you know what I did? I ignored the bills. That was probably one of the biggest mistakes I ever made. Not really caring about my finances. I was always wondering, when did I really stop being that carefree kid and become this, an adult who has to take care of all of this bullshit? It really hurt me pretty bad when, like, after like few years of time, maybe like 2 or 3 years, I saw my friends like landing good jobs and getting into good places while I was there staring at my setup, wondering when is the next game that I'm gonna play, and just staring into that void. They do say comparison is the thief of joy, but I think this was a good comparison because this would have like maybe moved me out of that current state that I was in at that certain period of time. But I don't know. I don't really know, man. I'm so bad at this fucking storytelling and stuff. I'm sorry. But here's where like it really gets interesting. Even in all that fucking dilemma, like gaming stuff, a kid like me, that was like a little voice in my head, that little entrepreneurial spark that just wouldn't quit. It didn't want to quit, no matter what. My first thing was a dropshipping website asking for help with my Vietnamese friend, Van. if you see this video, hi. You're probably never gonna see this, but it's alright. Like, I was into that stuff. Like, I was into that online business and stuff. So I did it. I launched the website. I found the products. I made a Facebook page to run the ads. I did everything you could like possibly imagine to build a dropshipping store. And for a few nights, it was exciting. I let life get into my way. I just stopped doing it. Nothing. I didn't get any good results, but I just completely stopped. I don't know when, but it was just, I just completely forgot that I haven't even did it. And after quite a while, I was into SMMA now, like the social media marketing agency. Like the same thing, initial burst of energy, big dreams. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I launched an agency, did few emails, calls. I didn't even like follow the email back. Like they replied, but I was like, man, leave it. I don't know why. I don't know why I really did that. But most likely I was like just distracted, got lost. That's the only thing I can say this time. Then I stopped in between maybe for like a year. And I started a web design business. Oh my god. Being true to yourself in front of the camera is so tough. But I do want to get these things out because I want to be honest. And the same thing, I started strong. I learned like Figma, Framer. I didn't really do Framer too much because it was a little bit complicated, but web designing is pretty easy, to be honest. You can even do in Wix, Squarespace with just templates. Yeah, this is where I need to stop babbling on. That's why I need a script, man. Fuck, I need a script. Even for this, even being true to myself, I need a script. Fuck this. It's okay, I'll get better at this. It's fine. This video is just supposed to exist, just to let you guys know how I'm doing, how I did it all these years, and how I'm gonna go forward with it. This is not supposed to garner like crazy views, like get that crazy retention spike like of 90%, but I'll be happy if this gets it. But let's cut to the chase. For web designing, I did it, but never really pushed it to where it could have been, like where it could have gone. Looking back now, I really see the pattern. I wasn't really afraid of starting. I was fucking good at it. I started like fucking 3 different things. Or 4, I don't know. Maybe I've forgotten things, but fuck it. I started like 3 or 4 different things. Being disciplined at first. Yeah, I didn't continue, but I was disciplined at first. I was staying up late nights. I did this. I did all the things that the certain task required. I was pretty good at starting, but finishing, seeing something to its full potential, that's where I kept falling short. And I think I know why. I was trying, but not really hard enough. I was treating these things like experiments rather than commitments. Like I was playing being an entrepreneur instead of being one. So what's haunting me now isn't what you might expect. It's not will I succeed, because deep down I know I will. And this video is the living proof of it. Ankit, you will succeed. And you watching at, I don't know, whatever time this is, you will too. Just keep faith in yourself. I can't really explain this like fucking crazy belief in myself logically, but I have this unshakable belief in myself. Especially like in the recent times that I got into this self-help world, like this getting better every day thing. I know no matter how many times, whatever happens, I'm going to figure this out eventually. I'm not gonna give up. I want to be a living proof that anyone who has fucked up, screwed up his life, you can get it back on track. No matter. It's never too late. Don't worry. The world, don't compare yourself to anyone else. Compare yourself to the old you. Compare your old self to your new self. How much better you're doing. See the difference and figure it out where you're lacking. Maybe it's hitting the gym, maybe it's eating healthy, maybe it's reading more books, maybe it's getting more disciplined. I don't know what's for you, but for me, there's like shit ton of things. For you might be different. I want to be a living proof. Anyone who's drowning in debts, anyone who has made like many false starts, anyone who's made shit ton of mistakes, anyone who feels behind, like behind in life. You're not behind in life. You can still make it, and your past mistakes doesn't define your future. Be better, but don't really let it define yourself. Try to be better. Now, the actual fear that keeps me up at night is, will I be able to do this in time? It's really, will I be able to do this fast enough? Because at this point, I just don't want to really succeed for just myself anymore. Like I said in my last video, I was talking about like finding your why, and I found my why, and it's with my wife. She's the whole reason. I really want to do better. I want to be great. I want to do fucking amazing things in life for her and for our future. I really want to be able to provide for my family, and I want to do this the right way. Hard work, through constant dedication, through building something real and not just some shady work. Like, I want to do it the right way, and I want to document it, and I want to tell people like, you can do it too. And especially now, like I've gotten to this point, time feels like it's moving faster now. Every day I'm not doing something feels like I'm letting people down. Like if I'm not being at least a person better every day, it feels like I'm letting people down. It's maybe because I screwed up good years of my life, but I'm not gonna screw like great years of my life. Holy shit, how long it's been going for? 20 minutes? I don't know how much I'm gonna cut. This is not supposed to be a fucking written some spiking video. This is just something that I want to get it out of my head to you guys. If you're watching this up to this point, thank you. And remember, you're not alone. You can do it. And there's one thing that really keeps me going. There's this one belief that has become like an anchor for me, like my North Star. I believe in myself. And that's it. It might sound simple, but that's it. Nothing else. It's the only faith that I've got left, like that feels solid. Everything else feels just uncertain, shakeable, like whatever. But the faith in myself, it feels unshakable. I don't know when did I become an adult and when did I fuck it up. And I always tell this one thing. Anytime I fuck it up, anytime. Life is supposed to be lived forward, but only makes sense backward. What I mean by that is, any mistakes you've made, anything you've done, anything, like absolutely anything you've done in the past, it felt like, oh shit, why did I do that? Why did I do this? How did I really do it? But you look back at it and you'd be like, oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. That was the reason. Life is supposed to be lived forward, but only makes sense backward. This has been my North Star. Anytime I fuck it up, anytime I got into like a tough situation, I tell myself this. Even this video, talking to you, like, doesn't really make sense too much right now. But I know in the future, this is gonna make hell of a sense. I know. It might be a 30 minutes video, I don't care. I will edit it. Everything that has happened, it doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't have to. The failed businesses, the debt, the confusion, nothing has to make sense to you. And I don't know what I don't know. That's it. Easy as that. But here's the thing. I will never know until I do it. Until I stop planning and start moving. And whatever it turns out to be, I'll figure it out. Like I always do. Bro, sis. So here's what I've decided to do and why you're really watching this. Like I said in my starting of this YouTube channel, my first video, I'm going to document everything. And I mean everything. Every random idea that pops up in my head, any random time, every small experiment that I try, every tiny win I get along the way, everything's going to be documented. I'm not going to pretend like I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to fake expertise with you guys. I'm not going to sell you some fucking stupid damn courses about success when I myself haven't figured it out. But what I'm really going to do is show you the process, show you the back, the messy, the uncertain, sometimes embarrassing processes of someone who believes in themselves trying to build something meaningful from scratch. I don't know what I'm going to build yet. I don't know if it will be a digital product, a service, an app, or something that doesn't exist yet. I don't know. But you're going to watch me figure it out in real time. I need to start getting better at talking as well. I'll figure it out. It's supposed to be messy. I'm gonna start and figure it out. because I've been the guy who was waiting for the perfect moment all his life and actually never started. Now I'll be the guy who starts and learns along the way and teaches along the way. Don't give up. I'm gonna say this 1,000 times, but get fed up? I don't care. If you're someone who's ever felt lost, who has ever started something and never really finished it, and whoever has like looked at successful people and wondered like, how the fuck did they do it? Then maybe this journey is for you too. Hit subscribe if you really want to see how this story really ends. It's not gonna end, but yeah, you know what I mean. Because honestly, I have no idea how these things are gonna play out. But I have a feeling, no, I will make it worth watching for you guys. And the next video might be a little bit late because this thing that you see right now, I think this one you don't really see much, but until now, whatever you've seen, like, I'm moving out of this house and this is the place where I really started my YouTube channel. So I will never forget this place. I thank this place from the bottom of my heart. This is where it all started, and I don't know where this is gonna end, but it'll be good. And I just wanna get off with, don't give up. It's never too late to start. I don't know how many times you've heard it altogether, but I'll say it. I'll be the 10,000th person saying it. It's never too late to start. And I'll see you in my new, whatever call it, new style of videos. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. It's fine.